8, 4, 3. Look at that.
What up? What up? What up? How you doing?
1,157 more to go. We got this. Maggie, you got to let it go.
Hope you're doing good, all. Actually, gonna mute for a second. What up? 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 Tell me what you want. Tell me what you need. Tell me if this is where you wanna be. I keep singing the same old lines, 'cause that's what's sitting in my mind. Have a little fun, have a little blah blah. Come and chill on a Wednesday. Can't keep going. My brain ain't quick enough to keep on. Uh, mm, 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 uh, mm, uh, yeah. What you say now? What you say, yo? How? Uh, la dee dee, la dee da. Let's go, let's go. Tell me what you know. Tell me if you wanna go. One, two, skip a few. Tell me what you do.
Obviously, I was pressed. Yes. Yes or no? Yeah. Ah. Guys, we're so close as well, by the way. For the watch out. I'm waiting everybody. I'm waiting for everybody's response. We're so close to the watch outs. Bro, guys, everybody slap your stream playlist, slap the vlog playlist. I have updated the playlist, the live playlist. Sorry. I've updated the live playlist so that it's currently up to date. So put that sucker on, put that playlist. It is updated. It is fresh out of the oven. The vlog one is still there. Slap both of those playlists. Freaking grind that sucker. I mean, years. You know, just get those hours. We are so close. We are almost at the finish line, ladies and gentlemen. So close. How long does it take for YouTube to update watch hours? I want to say 24 to 48 hours. Hell yeah, I'm like, let's get it. If I watch now for a few hours, it will show up. So I think, um,
I'm in that dude Jose's live stream. Or watching it for a minute anyway.
All three of you guys are watching, the vlogs of the streets or whatever. YouTube, I think
I'm gonna step out of his and focus on me for a change. So first and foremost, rest in peace to Mr. Coolio. I am overtired to the point that I'm not really sleeping either. I got low energy today. You get Sleeping Beauty on his blanket. I think he's been having trouble sleeping off and on today too, because he kept waking me up this morning when I got home. Kept staring me down. Usually, if I leave my door open when I'm sleeping, he comes in, he gets his pets in, he gets a little cuddle in, and then he goes to the other side of the bed and sleeps as long as I sleep, sometimes longer. Today, he kept nudging me. I got the last painting I did under me, under my arm, and I actually like it a lot. I keep finding myself looking over it at it and go, I like that. I like the kind of simplicity, you know, not exactly clean lines, but clean enough. I do want to kind of clean up the edges of the. I know you all say the earth, but it was actually meant to be a moon. It doesn't help that I picked earthly colors to make it. And come up if you'd like, Steph. I'm a little bored too and a little tired, so having an actual conversation might keep me awake a little longer. Although I should just allow my. The thing is I know if I allow myself to go to sleep now, I'll be up at 4 a.m., 2 a.m. So. And my legs have been bothering me all day. So. I had no energy to cook, clean. I almost didn't even have energy to eat, but I ate something. I had homemade quesadilla and leftover soup. Also had egg salad sandwich and then a little bread and butter. A lot of bread today. Since we're only 10 minutes into almost 10 minutes to this, I want to give another shout out and appreciation. Thank you to Drage. He shared out my video today on the painting that he recently received from me. And he thanks to him, that video that I posted today of the painting is up to 89 views. I wish there was a couple more likes on there at least, but I'm happy with the view. And I'm appreciating all the compliments on the art. I really wish I had more energy and more focus to work on aloveproductions.com. And I gotta figure out where I can buy boxes that fit, that are good size for the art pieces that I have. Because I don't want to get oversized boxes. Like the box I used for to send Drage's paintings was, you know, was it fit, width and lengthwise, it fit it perfectly. But like the space, you know, the height of the box, there was too much extra space. And if I had a lighter box or a better fitting box, I think I would have paid a lot less for shipping, because it's like unnecessary amount here, and it's been really hard to find a box that's eight. The biggest painting I make right now is 16 by 20, and I've gone to Staples, and they have like almost every size but that size. Like they had 16, I think they had like 18 by 24 or 18 by, or they had like a couple of sizes above that and a couple of sizes below it. And I know, and I don't want to spend $50 on a pack of 20 um, boxes off of Amazon. Um, yeah, I'm really tired. Can you tell? um, I got no energy. Yeah, I'm in that weird mind space at the moment because I'm so tired that like different, emotion. I have no guard at the moment to keep any emotions from popping up. I think a skunk just sprayed outside. I think a stinky this left off the stink bomb. I'm gonna try to keep myself from going in the negative direction. Because I'm so grateful that I came across someone like Drage that is willing to really try to connect with those that follow him. Doesn't mind shouting out other creators that are, trying to come up as well. And I do have to thank him for, shouting out like he does. It's because of him that I was able to get over 1K again. Um, yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, everybody's hi.
Oh,
Is this gonna be a sleepover?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. Ask the one on the bed.
Shorty or
Yeah, those are his white socks.
it's White Sox?
For a tuxedo cat, I think he has like the perfect proportion of white and black, and like even the soul patch under his chin is like perfectly centered.
Mm,
It doesn't connect. It does. It doesn't go all the way down his neck. It's just like right there. So, because some cats like I don't know if it's OCD or I just like clean lines or what, but like I see other cats like the black patch is a little over to the left or to the
Mm.
right, or like it takes over like their whole bottom of their neck. And I'm like, no, it's supposed to be like a soap. It's supposed to be the middle. But I've come across a couple of kitten videos where I'm like, hey, look, it's Shorty's baby. I see some that don't even have the little patch underneath, but they have like the same outline of white around the mouth, and like because they got the pink nose like Shorty, I'm like, look, it's Shorty. There's a few that like I'm like, hey, that was you when you were a baby.
Yeah. I wish Cleo had a pink nose, but her nose is black.
So I'm convinced that Smokey just enjoys having conversations with Kirk.
Oh, really?
Or with most everybody else but me. With me, he's the quietest. He
Mhm.
might meow a little bit out of affection or whatever, or just to get attention, but I could be in my room sleeping, and all of a sudden I hear him whining, and I hear somebody go, "What do you want?" Meow, meow, meow.
Wasn't he always attached to your brother? To Peter?
Smokey.
Yeah.
I think
Which,
Gizmo was.
mm,
Gizmo had a thing for the guys that came in the house. He was always like eager to see Peter. Um, and Gizmo in general was the more social of the three.
mhm.
He was the one that goes, "Hey, how you?" Like he was nervous at first, and then he'd come up and go, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah. Like,
There's
hey, you're back.
there's been a few times where like my aunts and uncles were over, and if I brought the stool out and put them on there, he'd just hang out on the stool, like, "How's it going?"
Go and watch everybody.
Yeah, hi, how you doing? Occasionally, these two will come out if there's someone in the house, but it takes them a minute. Smokey, I think, eventually came out and then went back in the room. Got
Hmm.
spooked and went back in the room.
I know, I haven't seen them since before Gizmo passed away.
Yeah. That still confuses the hell out of me.
I know. When Kirk told me that, I'm like, no way. Yeah. Like,
Like,
when I saw you posted, I was like, no, you're joking.
no, for me, it was like I literally just went to work. He was
Yeah.
perfectly fine. He was the last one I saw before I left. He was perfectly fine. And as I'm ready leaving my job around 6:30, Kirk texts me, something's wrong with Gizmo.
That's crazy.
And I knew he was gone as soon as I touched him because the floor was wet under him, which means
Mm,
he relieved his fluids, bodily fluids.
yeah.
He was still warm to the touch, but he was completely limp. His eyes are like vaguely open,
Hmm.
and I'm like, please don't. I'm like I tried to listen to his chest, and I'm like, there's a few people that after I posted about a few people suggested that it was probably heart failure. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford the autopsy to find out.
Mm, so sad. But if you would have had that, you would have been knowing, because when you take them to the vet, they will tell you.
No, and that's the thing is like I don't think they seen anything, and I think I had taken them to the vet um a few months, like maybe 4 or 5 months prior to that.
Mm.
So I guess when it comes to heart disease or heart failure in general, one of the people that suggested that said sometimes it does go undetected
Yeah.
until it's too late. Because she said the one that suggested it said it happened to my cat, and luckily they were on a somewhat lucky side they were able to revive him because obviously they must have been there when he was having whatever happened.
Yeah.
So it got him there in time. But his quality of life was bad for a good couple of months, as much as they tried to, you know, keep him going. And eventually, I guess he was in pain, or his quality of life just wasn't the same after. So, and what what bother like what goes through my mind too is I hope he wasn't whining or anything, and Peter didn't hear it because Peter was sleeping on the couch,
Mm-hmm.
and we found him under the dining room table. I mean, if Peter's knocked out, he doesn't hear anything,
Yeah.
and unless he's screaming, I don't think he would. But like, I hope he wasn't like gasping or whatever it was. I hope it was just sudden
Mm-hmm.
and not something that was prolonged. And I felt so bad for Smokey. I mean, I think Shorty felt it too, but that's Smokey. I
But they're
feel
brothers, right? The two of them brothers.
yeah, blood brothers. Yeah, it's just the same litter and stuff. And Smokey eventually came up to me either that night or the night after. Came up on the side of my chest like he does once in a while. When he wants to cuddle, that's what he does. He goes up on. If I'm lying on my side, he'll come up on the side and come as close to my face as he can get.
Yeah.
And so when he did that, he lied down, and I could just see it in his eyes. You know,
How long before they noticed that he wasn't coming back? Because I'm sure.
yeah. I feel bad because if they witnessed anything or any distress,
Oh, I know. That would have been so sad. I think if they were like there, I don't think they would saw exactly what happened because I'm sure they would have been
yeah. I mean,
their
no
brother
one's
to get his attention or
no one's Smokey. He might have. Hello, Dromar family.
something. Hello, Trump.
I really have to say it slow, or else I'll say drama film. If I just see the name and I just say it, I'm gonna unintentionally say drama family. I'm saying Dromar, but it doesn't sound like Dromar. It sounds like drama.
Poor Maria.
Not my fault. She chose a name that sounds like drama. I should get my arm. I gotta pee too. There's a link in the chat, Maria.
Oh, I need to get my charger before my dies.
So I am potentially thinking of doing a art lesson stream. But I feel like I need to give people like more than a week's notice and just keep reminding that there's gonna be one. The thing is, I want to make it cost effective because obviously people have to buy supplies. Because like I want to do something like I did with Gigi where it's just extremely simple, you know. where you take, I, no arguing today. I'm just gonna be here with you. Like I think something simple like this would be the easiest thing.
What do you want, Cleo?
Well, you still got a day and a half to go, Maria. And if you don't feel like it Friday, then don't go live. It's fine. It's kind of like me. I didn't post Monday. I actually kind of forgot to make a video. And Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, I just didn't feel like going live. I was at work and I don't really want to.
There we go. Next is we get tangled. Here.
Why are you arguing? There's no reason to argue.
Who's arguing?
She says arguing as I'm the way. On the way, you say our name. It's all good, Maria. No worries. Don't worry. Be happy. As the song says.
We're arguing.
It's not really arguing. I'm tired.
Aww.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more.
Neo, where'd you go? What are you doing over there? Tired? Come on. Come on.
So I did like Drage's reaction to the extra 2 paintings because I didn't let him know that I was sending those. Those were extras.
Oh, the extra ones.
All he knew is I painted the
Is
pond. The pond, yeah. I says those 2 particular ones. I was like, I kind of feel like I should send those with him because part of his outro is never give up and do what you love.
Mm-hmm.
And the irony is I painted that kind of in the colors that he likes long before I even knew who he was. Because that
Didn't you paint it on a live?
I think so, and I believe it was sometime last year because the date on it is 2021. I don't put I got out of the habit of putting full dates, and I feel like maybe I should put full dates, but
you can put it on the piece of wood in the back.
Yeah, I know, but I put it in the corner. I put my name, a little starlight like looking thing that's really my initials, and the year that I made the painting.
Oh, you could put the actual date inside of that on the wood, so you know for yourself. Oh, that's a big yawn, little miss. So we got Cleo her collar, and she hates the bells because now we can hear her. So I turn around, I guess she's like practicing her pouncing. So she was trying to get my foot this morning. I turned around, I was like, I can hear you, and she just looked at me like she just sat down. She's like, I hate this bell. She tries to take it off so many times. It's funny.
Okay, Google. Next. Jelly bean. By the way, Maria. Maria. You look as tired as I do, Shorty. It's like I am.
Stop trying to bite the cables. What is your obsession with trying to bite the cables? Do you want to get electrocuted?
Oh, that's like Shorty when he used to lick the wires.
It's crazy. I tried to take it away from her, but then in a way I wanted her to get.
When I used to use the computer in the living room, Shorty would come up and start licking the mouse wire.
Oh.
To sit there. I'm like, come on. And occasionally, when he really wants to get my attention, he'll either start gnawing on the corner of my cell phone. So Kirk starts Friday night.
This Friday?
Yeah,
Oh, that's good. When's his last day in the other place?
tonight.
Oh. Also, he'll get a day off.
I really hope this is a good good return, I should say.
Yeah, from what we were talking about, he seems pretty excited that it's a change. Not exactly the change he was looking for, but it's a change. I'm like, hey, you take what you can get.
Hello, Tiffany.
Oh,
lady.
So, I told him take it as a positive one.
Yeah, I mean they seem to be doing some. Right now, they're sprucing the place up because they want to try to get sports betting. They want to get one of the sports betting licenses.
Oh.
So they've been like really trying to amp up and trying to clean. I keep joking and say they keep trying to polish the turd. Because the place is like very run down. There's roof leaks, water leaks everywhere. You've seen it in my videos a few times. There's areas of the building that like is perfect breeding ground for a horror flick.
Oh yeah, but I would never try that because.
No, I know. No, I'm.
Because when you do your lives from work, I always get a bad vibe. I'm like, nope, not going there.
No, that's why I like even when I'm joking, even when I do it in daylight, there's one particular section of the building, and I've showed it in a couple of my recent videos where I just do a quick look down the corridor, or the space. I do it really quick because I'm going, no, I'm a security guard. No, no, I don't watch horror flicks, but I still know what the stereotypes are. I'm like, I go, last thing, I go, and I've joked with the management at my job. I said, look, I'm like, I'll be honest with you. I make videos I do live streams and I do videos every now and again. I do my best not to show much, but there's a few times where I was like, I go, that particular part of the building, it's crying for a horror flick or a little horror spoof or something. I say, I can't do it. I say, even the thought of it like spooks me. I'm a security guard in a big rundown building. And I've gotten verification that there's spirits running around there. So, the last thing, I don't need to be the security guard stereotype that they're goofing off in a spooky area and all of a sudden something pops up. I mean, even on the cameras, there's one in the same area that I'm speaking of. I see. This is how spooked I get. Even to take a picture to show somebody, I don't want that image on my phone.
You delete it right away.
I look at it when I have because I have to look at the cameras. It's like, but I'm like, I'm not taking a screenshot. No,
I'm not gonna do it.
there's areas in the building like I could take pictures because it's spooky, and I'm like, no, I don't need that image in my phone. I don't need to carry that around. I'm like, I'm on I believe just enough that I don't want to find out.
I would too.
It's like I don't want to believe it. There's a part of me that kind of believes it, and I know if I fully believe it, I'm gonna see something. So I'd rather stay on the fence, and I even told them in the main area where they actually have customers during the day. I told them at night there's one spot that I've walked by a few times that I don't know if it's just the shadow in the corner of my eye, but I see a dark shadow pass by me.
Oh my god.
It's always in the same area. I go, there's nothing in front of the lights. There's nothing like that. There should be anything. There shouldn't be a shadow that like literally looks like it's passing by me
Yeah.
and stuff. So even talking about it, I'm not even at work, and I'm going, yeah, no.
That happened to me. When I used to live in Lawrence, I was in my house and I'm looking out the window for whatever reason. And I could have swore I seen someone in a black cape just pass right by the house. I saw it in the corner of my eye. Then I looked, nobody's there. I'm like,
Jonathan Knight just posted a picture on his Instagram. Jonathan Knight from New Kids on the Block. I don't know if you have HDD TV, but he has one of the house restoration shows. He does the farmhouses.
that's my favorite show.
But yeah, apparently I don't know if it was the newest episode or what, but he's like, I go, how come I didn't spot this? And they're showing like an image of a girl in the window.
Oh.
He's like that's spooky as hell. That scares me. Well, I'm like, I go, I'm at home and you're spooking me. I don't want to look at this. I clicked out of it. I'm on the phone and put on silent. I have you on my TV. Guess what?
You're
Yeah.
funny.
And welcome back to you too, Tiffany. My ride or dies. All the Drage people have become Jose stream people.
Oh.
So I mean, a couple of them, like Canadian, still pops in, but I'm surprised you didn't pop in today. But it's all good. We miss you too. Are you able to come up or no? Because because the link is in the Facebook chat. But if you can come up, I'll send it in the text.
I know I won her thing from her last video. Her special reading, free reading, I think it was.
What is it?
No, because she made a video of something and I commented on it, and then towards the end she's like, I'm gonna put you in a draw, and I was the only one that commented, so I won. I was like, yes.
I'll put you in a draw.
But it was pretty good because she was.
The videos, for whatever reason, your videos don't. For whatever reason, Tiffany's videos don't show up on my YouTube, but they show up on my TikTok.
Maybe your algorithm is off?
No.
To me, for a while, I couldn't get yours, but now I can.
YouTube is just weird. They're not as bad. Yes, Bay one. Favoritism.
I'm special. That's all.
It was rigged.
No, it wasn't. People watch our video, but no one commented except for me, so I won. Fair and square.
You know, I see. Like I said, I've been seeing her stuff has been showing up on my TikTok, but not on my Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, instead of doodling on paper, I'm doodling on my desk. It's funny, there's a little picture on here that looks like a crooked faced dog or cat. Yeah, we need you to start doing lives again, Tiffany. I could use a reading. So I kind of have a little. I don't know if I got anxiety or if I'm just tired. It's probably I'm just tired. Ooh, that actually looks cool. Where's my phone? I think I. Oh, here it is. I'm going to do. I'll be right back. What up, Emily? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Did you
That was
press the
Cleo's
wrong
fault.
thing?
No, she was trying to get me to pet her, and she pressed the button on the bottom. Now she's just staring at the screen like I didn't do anything. It wasn't me.
What up, Julianne?
No,
Thank
Cleo.
you. Well, thank you for coming in and saying hi here. So I gotta turn this down so you can actually see it better. Turn the brightness down. So this is the image. Hold on. That's on my desk.
Oh, it kind of does look like a dog.
Then fingers. Hello, Josh. Thank you for coming in. It's not our Josh. It's a different Josh. Josh Bader. I believe he was at Jose's stream. I appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen, for coming over. It really does mean a lot.
What? Why Maria say my Maria? Why you say my name? What did I do?
What happened?
She said my name and she put a sad face. I think it's.
Maybe when you proofed it.
Oh.
This was the last painting I did Saturday. For those of you just coming in, I figured I'd show it while it's sitting on my desk. Yeah. It's better appreciated in natural light. There we go. I think that looks okay now. I'll bring it a little closer so you can see what's on the line. A couple purple trees, reflection on the water. That's supposed to be a moon, but it looks like the Earth.
It does look like the Earth.
Maybe it's the moon reflecting the Earth.
I wish I could make time go faster.
Stephanie,
My time machine is broken.
no rush. Still have Jose's stream up since he needs to the watch hours. I need to watch hours too. Last I checked, I've been just under 1,200 watch hours myself.
Oh.
But I did Jose's up in the 2000s. He said it on his stream. He needs how much more does he need? Like 1,500 maybe. Broke the time machine. So to the Drages and Jose streamers, I was thinking of doing an art stream in the next couple of weeks. I want to get anyone that thinks that's a good idea. Let me know. And if you want to participate, also let me know. Because I want to come up with a color scheme and try to make it as cost effective as possible. I know it's going to cost at least $30 for people to collect everything. Because if you don't already have, and what I'm thinking of doing is something similar to this. Maybe not these colors, but something where people can just do an easy blending of colors and just use a black marker to make the highlights.
Oh, I should do that in watercolor. That'll be fun.
Do the silhouettes. Because the paints themselves, at least here, they're over $5 a piece. So I know white and black would have to be two colors. Mildly snoring in his mic. Here, let's do a spy on us. Let's do a quick checkup on Jose. And I loved your comment, Maria, on the painting stream because I finally know what Jose looks like.
Oh yeah.
Well, you could have went to his channel and found that out.
I was like, oh, that's what he looks like too. And then Maria said it.
Where's Jose's stream? Wow, he did start 8 hours ago. Okay, see if you can hear him. don't think you can hear it though. It's more like deep breathing than. Uh, uh,
Cleo, what you doing?
If they could, somebody on his in his chat on Jose's chat said, "Let's just spam video call on Instagram."
To wake him up.
Yeah, like he probably has his phone on silent.
Cleo just discovered her tail, so now it moves more. It's the funniest thing.
She's like, "Hi, found you."
She's like, "Oh, what is this? Why is it moving?" I'm like, "Stop biting your tail, you weirdo."
None of my cats ever, out of the boys, none of them really showed interest in their own tail. But my old cat Gizzy, every now and again, she would get annoyed with her tail.
This stupid thing again.
No, like it would because cat's tail kind of has a mind of its own. So
Yeah.
and they're slapping her, and then she just kind of looks at it and like snaps at it like stop, and then eventually grabs it like stop. Okay, I'm playing the music back up. Tap 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 tap. That's funny. There's a scribble on my desk that looks like Michael Jackson legs.
Michael Jackson.
His logo when he's on his tippy toes.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't look exactly like it, but I'd say close enough.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
I gotta pee. I'll be back.
To the party.
Let's go to the party.
To the potty dance.
It's my party and I'll pee if I want to.
You're purring up from the bottom of my ear, buddy. You think you can cut it down? for shorty. Oh, Cleo, your nails, your nails, your nails. Oh, stop yelling at me. You're the one who's digging your nails into me, and you're yelling at me. No. Rude, lady. Rude. You're jingling too loud there, little one.
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
She hates it.
It's Christmas.
Like, get
It's
this off.
Christmas. Said you're not supposed to know when I'm coming to you.
Yeah, I think that's what she doesn't like the most. Because like,
How
she
am
tries
I?
to scare me, but it doesn't work. Because we have like a little spot behind the fridge, and like we put traps there for the mice. And like in the beginning, she would go back there, and I'd be like looking for her. I'm like, where is this cat? Because we have stairs in the back, and I thought she was down there. I go look in the back of the fridge. She's there. I was like, why are you there? She's just looking at me meowing. I'm like, what? I didn't do anything.
She's like, I'm not gonna go on the glue traps.
Yeah, we had to get rid of those and put like the food that's safe enough for the animals. Luckily, she doesn't. It doesn't cause catch her attention. She just leaves it alone. Cat fight, cat fight. I'll beat you up. I'll beat you up. You got glitter on your tail, huh?
Long have we been on? No. Maybe another 20 minutes and I'll end it.
Hello, Josh. Hello, Patriot. Welcome to the Crazy Zone.
Well, hello, gentlemen. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
I'm the mayor of Crazy Town. April's the host. What can we do for you?
All I have going on in my head right now is I want to win the lottery.
Oh, I know, right? It's so nice just to have a couple of extra.
And I don't even necessarily care if it's the lottery. I just want enough money
Pay off a bill, you know?
that I can choose whether I want to work anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
That I could be home, do more of what I feel I need to do and what I want to do.
So you can do what more that you love.
I know everybody wants that, but like,
That's true.
you know,
It depends on what you do with the money. It makes you different.
yeah, no, I know what I want to do with the money. I've known what I want to do with the money since I was 6 years old, 8 years old.
6 years old.
No, when Publishers Clearinghouse was a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like we used to get the stuff in the mail, and I literally used to, like, as a kid, I used to dream and like make lists, like not like like not even Christmas list. These were like if I won kind of lists. It's like I split this much between me and my family. Give the rest of my family and friends what a little something something. Donate to different charities. You know, and granted, as life moves, I move through life. The list gets altered a little bit. Like some people are still on the list, some people are not on the list. Primarily because they're not in my life anymore or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, you know, ideas of helping, not just donations of things, but things to invest in to help others, as well as, keeping a flow of money going.
That's true.
Still here, leaving the plane because I'm getting sleepy. Of course you are. You know what I like about Canada? He actually like makes sure the person sees that they said hello by you know, by like
Oh,
adding or hashtagging their name. So
so creative of you.
yeah, I'm a little too lazy to spell people's names out, so I just go for part of their names. Like Julianne, I usually just say Julie. Sarah, I usually just say her first name. Canadian Patriot, I tend to jump between the first and second name. But especially when I'm tired like this, I'm like, I really want a significant positive change in my life that allows me to not feel so burnt out. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't even feel this burnt out, knowing how some people like my cousin how much they work. Like my work is nothing. I go to work, I sit around for walk around every now and again, and I go home. My
Mm,
cousin works at the airport, which is a high stress place to begin with,
yeah.
and she works. She's checking people. She's dealing with people. Traveling. And dealing with a job that constantly makes you feel like you're gonna lose your job at any moment. You know, her job is killing her, and I wish she would find a way to get out of that job.
I know she's so good at makeup. She should do something like that.
She doesn't see. Unfortunately, she's one of those that can't see past where she is.
Mm,
You know, you know, she see. She's constantly having to worry because of what she does. She has to worry about government shutdowns, having to work with or without pay. Um, I don't want. I'm trying to be vague because I don't want to say.
yeah.
But you know, if the government goes into a shutdown, she has to work regardless. It won't get paid for it,
That's so sad.
so she's a federal worker.
She had to work through quarantine too?
Yep.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I worked through it too, but That's when
Welcome
I was in the hospital.
back, Emily.
That was a scary time. When quarantine happened and the hospital shut down, it
Yeah.
looked like a ghost town. And all you see is giant machines in the middle of the hallways because that's how they like, whoa. That's crazy.
Yeah, unfortunately, my job has always looks like that.
You're like, "Eh, I'm
Especially
used to
at
it."
night, it's like, you know, I mean, it was a little bit more eerie because there was a lot less cars driving through the property or whatever. But and for over a year, I had like little to no traffic going back and forth from home and work. And then when things started to open up again, I'm like, where'd the cars come from? Why? But I really need to get on the ball with this website and figuring out the best way to sell my artwork. I could go to the UPS store. I've been dragging my feet about that. I forgot that I didn't. I hope nobody messaged me on Facebook. Because I didn't. If I don't make the live a public post, I can't see the. Oh, I know. Yeah, okay, whatever. No, YouTube is a dum-dum. That's all. Not YouTube, Facebook.
It's always Facebook. Facebook's acting up.
No, they just. Oh, yeah. There you go. Public. Because I did get a like. There we go. From CJ, the traveling man. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Here we go once again. Back to the middle again. I don't want to run. As I started running, like I don't want to do it. My part of my brain was like, yeah, let's rhyme to the music, and then part of it was like, no, don't do it. Back to the middle and back again. Tell me who you are and who are your friends.
Did Maria fall asleep?
Probably.
Oh. Oh, I thought it was milk. I thought it was gonna be.
I'm tired.
Oh,
I'm tired. I'm bored. I have a little anxiety. I got a little bit of everything going on.
you're just a hot mess today, aren't you?
And the heat is on in our apartment.
They already put the heat on?
Yep.
Oh
The
my
best
goodness.
part is our thermostat decided to die. So whatever temperature it was left on, that's where we are.
Oh my goodness. Are they
I
gonna go
went. I went to go turn it down, and the screen went blank.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, you got a digital one?
Yeah. Well, I think it's digital slash analogish,
Hmm.
but doesn't help that we all work overnight and my mother sleeps the same hours that we do. Because if they come knocking on the door, none of us are gonna hear them.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The only other thing that's gonna stink about
I'm bad. I'm tired.
Kirk working the schedule that he's working is that
She went over there, came back over again. She's buttering you up. She's like, "Come on, give me some food, please." Cleo's too funny.
is she showing any interest in human food?
Yeah, I was eating spaghettis earlier, and she like was sniffing it. I get up for 1 second, she sticks her face in it. I'm like, seriously, Cleo? I told you. She's like, feed me. I think she's going through a growth spurt because she's eating a lot more than she usually does.
How many weeks is she?
I don't know. I don't even know exactly when she was born.
Like 2 months.
Maybe
2
like
months.
2 months, almost 3. I want to say.
So almost 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they they're not supposed to get separated from their mothers until 8 weeks.
Yeah, right there.
Right
Yeah,
now,
we got her when she was really a young baby. Because where she was coming from, they were getting evicted and they needed to leave, so they.
the day does she suckle? I know she needs, but does she still try to nurse too, or she just does biscuits?
No, she doesn't. So far, what I've seen, she
So
doesn't.
that could be a good sign that she was at the right age. As they say, when they, especially if they're bottle babies or if they've been taken away from their mother too soon, that those are usually the ones that you know they don't just make biscuits. They continue to try to nurse, whether it's on a blanket or on you or your ear, your clothes, or
I mean, she was trying to eat my hair not too long ago. She doesn't do it anymore, but.
no, but like they like this, and they start nuzzling with their nose like they're looking for a nipple.
Mm.
I seen one video, and this is something I've never heard or seen when it comes to kittens, especially male kittens. That at a certain point they kind of have to be separated, or you have to watch them because they start trying to nurse off each other's, you know, you know.
Ah.
I seen a video where like the woman had like a separated playpen because all the boys are literally trying to nurse off each other's, you know, spouts.
Oh my goodness.
For lack of a better phrase, I think that's a new one. How's it going, Emily? Have you been getting help with your illness? Did I bother trying to wake him up?
Oh, he moved.
I think he's content. I'll leave him alone. I was gonna do the light. Sometimes I do that just to get him to like lie down. If he's like, if he's moving around my bed, that's when I have to be concerned whether he's gonna look for a spot to pee. So if I can at least get him distracted enough to, you know, luckily, if he's playing with the light, I can get him to stretch his body out, and I'm like, okay, he's gonna stay like that at least for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Because once he plays for a little bit, he just sits there and goes, okay, all right, see the light, gonna see the light. Just give me the light. Swear, as soon as I said, when he looks at the light, that song popped in my head.
Hmm.
And I seen a video of people that saw a cop directing traffic, and they turned that song on, and the cop turned around and flashed his flashlight at them.
Hmm.
He's like, "Just give me the light, just give me the light." The cop turned around and was like, "Flashlight." Like, yeah. I really need a new chair. This was a cheap chair.
Does your cat ever get mad at you, Ness?
Does your cat ever get mad? Hiss at you? He does if I try to move him when he doesn't want to be moved. There's been a few times where I'm leaving for work and I'm trying to kick him out and he don't want to move. And I'll go to pick him up and he's like, and I'm like, don't you hiss at me. I'm like, don't yell at me. And he doesn't cry. He's not a crier. Every now and again, he's become a little bit more vocal in his older years. Every now and again, he's a, but for the most part, Shorty's not that vocal. Smokey, on the other hand, he's very vocal. He has long conversations with people
He lets you know he's there.
and stuff. Like he literally has arguments and conversations with Kirk. And if
You
I'm
have to
talking,
record that one of these days. That'd be the
if I'm in the room talking to Kirk about something and the door is open, he comes in and he's trying to be right, like he adds his 2 cents into it. Like I was doing that the other day. I was talking to Kirk and Smokey came in the room. And, meow, 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 meow. And my mother gets into the conversation. Now he's trying to get in between three people's conversation. Yeah, but Shorty, who's usually very quiet, doesn't really cry. When he does, it kind of still sounds like a kitten or a squeak toy. I kind of want to shut this off for a minute. But Shorty, every now and again, if the door is closed, he might whine. Or lately, when I come home to give them breakfast, when I come home from work to feed them, he talks a little bit now. Smokey always did. Smokey would come in, go meow meow.
Like, you're home, you're home.
Like Smokey's the one that would walk in the kitchen and run up against my leg, let out a couple of cries and let me know he's starving to death. Go back out to the kitchen. Go back out of the kitchen. Shorty tries to swipe at him, and then he comes back in the kitchen. And Shorty's like my cat Gizzy that I had before I had these cats. She used to not necessarily come into the kitchen. She would sit at the threshold and just watch.
Mm-hmm.
And Shorty's always been the same way. He's like, yeah, I'll just watch from here. We're good. And every now and again, he'll come in and like rub up against me or like come in and check around the perimeter of the floor and stuff. But for the most part, and if I open the fridge, every now and again, he comes in and goes, okay, what can I chew on? I don't know what it is, but cats have a thing for grape bags. Any of those style bags, like the bags that the grapes come in,
Hmm.
any bags that is that like that texture. You know how like Market Basket has that for like their hot foods,
No, yeah, yeah.
chicken. Like we don't even get that, but every now and again we get something that has that texture bag, and if it's on the table, both of them will go up to.
I think they like the sound, probably.
I think it's.
Leo loves boxes
I
for
think
this.
it's. Yeah, you don't even. The good thing with her is because she's so young, you don't even need to buy any other like tree houses. You can literally just make shit out of the boxes.
Yeah, when I was building her, she was sitting in the box playing. I'm like, seriously?
It's a cat thing.
Well, Peanut did it too. He sat right in front of the box and she was inside and they were playing. I'm like, you two are so weird.
Cats just have it. It's something about the like having the perimeter around them that they tend to like. But I've had all of them at one point. Gizmo was definitely one to like inspect the boxes. Smokey sometimes does too. They when they were younger, if the box was open and upright, they would jump in and then to sit inside and look up like, "Hi, little help." Like you got yourself in there.
Jose is still fast asleep home. He is knocked out.
Here, let's do another check in real quick. I know he doesn't check my live streams, but it's still kind of hilarious to do a Jose check in. Wait, is he really sleeping? Because now I see video games. Oh, okay, yeah, he's sleeping. He's still sleeping.
Did he fall asleep in his chair?
No, he's lying on his bed with a hoodie on.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got a hoodie on, right? Is Drage in the... Oh, is Drage still in there? Was it?
Sleep apnea.
I don't know. That sounds more like a snore. Yeah, that sounds more like a snore. Because after watching Joe Coy's new special, if there's any truth on how sleep apnea looks like or sounds like, that doesn't sound like sleep apnea. That sounds like a snore. Could be wrong though. Yeah, you gotta find a way to watch that new special.
Oh,
I know,
no.
I know you don't have Netflix, but because he does a whole thing on sleep apnea,
Hmm.
because he has sleep apnea. But forget how he got into that. Dickie was talking. He was talking about the pandemic. Oh, okay. He was talking about the pandemic and then having to wear masks. And then he went, and then he tried to get out of having to wear a mask by telling the person at the store that he has sleep apnea. And the person, and the person was asking him questions, and it got her back around to what do you have to do for the sleep apnea? And he was like, I gotta wear a mask. Fuck, F you. And then he starts talking to somebody, and then he starts talking to a couple in the audience, and yeah, he starts talking to a couple in the audience about it because the guy, like all the girlfriends, I guess some of the girlfriends or wives, girlfriends were pointing to their significant other about having sleep apnea and not wanting to wear the mask. And he starts talking to one of the couples, and he's like, "How long you guys been together?" For 4 years, and the guy's like, I'm not gonna wear the effing mask, or whatever." He's like, I was like, just wear the mask. And he's like, she already loves you. I said, if you're single, that's different. Like he explains his own experience. How after being with someone, he tells them to leave because he doesn't want to put the mask on in front of them or whatever. And then but she already loves you. So and then he goes, and then he's asking her, the girl, have you videotaped him yet? Have you recorded him yet? And he's like, and they're like, yeah. And he still won't wear the mask, and he's like, okay, fuck, let him die. He's like, let him die.
Oh, but there's new masks now that are really small. They don't take.
No, right? So but he keeps going on with this one couple, and he's like, what was the dude's name was Dylan. So he's like, Dylan, you want to let me show you? Maybe you need to see it like in real life. You know what you look like. You know what you look like when you're sleeping, and she'll tell you if I'm telling the truth or not. It's like you look like this, and like basically like showed him like basically choking in his sleep. He's like, you're like this. You're like. Or whatever, and then he's like, when you wake up, you have all this, the stuff around your face. He's like, yeah, that's Pukaki. And he's like, guys, he's like, save yourself now. Don't tell your girl what Pukaki means. And so because the joke went on for a while, he's like, you know what you look like when you're doing this? It looks like a ghost is cramming his thing into your mouth. And when you wake up and you get the stuff over your face, like it's completely more detailed than that. I'm just trying to summarize it. And then he goes, and then he's like, after he finishes the joke, he goes, I'm selling CPAP machines at the merch booth. And then he starts laughing at himself because that would be funny itself if I really was. Like somebody goes and buys the CPAP. It's like, not only was Joe Coy funny, but I think he just saved my life. He's like, what was the joke? He's like, I think he just saved my life. Thanks, Joe Coy. And then he's like, dude, I need you to be the spokesperson. He's like, hi, my name's Dylan, and I went to a Joe Coy show, and he was selling CPAP machines and kept me from sucking ghost wiener. I'm trying to. He's like, thanks a lot, Jay. He's like, and like holds up the fake CPAP machine. He goes, thanks, Joe Coy.
Wow.
I think that one of the best parts, why that's part is more funny than the rest, is like that wasn't a planned part of the set.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was working the audience, and he did that in one of his last specials too. Like he picked one person in the audience, and kept like going back to him as a reference about like stereotypes.
Yeah.
Right, it was a dude named Malcolm in the front. That clip you could find probably on his social media.
Yeah, I saw on his TikTok he's been posting like clips of the show.
That dude self promotes like crazy. I wish I had that energy. Cause
Ooh.
sometimes I feel like I'm being annoying, so I cut back, or I feel like I don't have anything interesting to show, and then I hear Gary V in the back of my head, post everything. The only thing is I need more space on my phone to be able to do that shit because I'm constantly deleting stuff. Because even if you use like the clouds or whatever, they have a limited amount of space.
True.
So unless you're paying for it, and I'm not paying for it, so. I've been on for an hour and a half. Click, click, clock, click, 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 click,
Oh, sorry.
click, click. What are you doing? Nothing? Click, 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 click.
I'm not doing anything.
Click, 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 click. You texting someone? No. Click, 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 click.
No.
Oh, what are you doing? Scrolling the net? No. Click, 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 click. Ding. You know what sound I had to shut off because it started like I could literally feel it in my spine. Is
What?
I think the sound's still the same for most people, but the sting from the Facebook Messenger,
Oh yeah.
that sound slowly but surely started getting so annoying. Like I would literally get like a twitch you know in my neck, at the along my spine. Like I mean it was sting, and I'm like, okay, I gotta like shut this off or put it on vibration or something. Click, 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 click. Did you still have Cleo playing with the cat game?
Yeah, but she loses interest very fast. I'm trying to find another one that she can play. She just rather chase Peanut up and down the house like a crazy cat. And then when he bites her to stop, she comes crying to me. I'm like, nobody told you to chase
No,
him.
that's Shorty. Shorty will go after Smokey, and then when Smokey decides to go back after him, Shorty screams like she's being killed, and I'm like, well, you started it. I watched you do it.
And they give you that face like, it wasn't me.
No, and then if Shorty gets Smokey mad enough, Smokey won't give up. He'll continue to try to go back at Shorty and stuff. And then like I'm standing there going, yeah, no, separate. I that's one of the things I miss with Gizmo because when Smokey and Gizmo would fight, I would actually let them fight only because I think most of the time it was play.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't really scream at each other and they were really quiet about it. But it was also kind of funny to watch because they would like literally body slam each other, and they were also the ones that were like stand face to face with the one paw up
It's
and
like, go
go
ahead, I dare you.
smack, 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 and then give the bear hug, and then slam one would slam the other on the ground.
Who needs wrestling when you could just watch your cats fight?
No, and I would watch it like I would literally just sit there and watch it. I recorded it a few times, and because the fact that they weren't screaming at each other told me that was most likely play,
Yeah.
or like maybe they would challenge each other, but they were smart enough to stay quiet. Like that, Julianne, like Shorty. He doesn't usually do it on the bed, but usually during the summer, Shorty does spread out on his back. I miss him. That's another thing I miss about Gizmo. My beach seal.
Oh.
He always looked like a. That's what I. I'm like, if he put his ears back, he looks like a beach seal. Especially when his eyes were open. Anytime he lied down like this on his back with his legs wide open and looking right at me with his eyes wide open. I don't think they're on my phone, but I did have a couple of pictures of him like that. I don't know if I'll find them though. I miss Gizmo. Now that I'm talking about him, I don't really talk about him too much.
Poor baby.
He was the alpha.
Who took over now? Shorty?
I think they're kind of equal.
Mm.
Shorty's a bully, but I think they're kind of equal with each other. They kind of do their own thing. Shorty bullies Smokey every now and again. Like when Shorty comes on the bed, a lot of times Smokey will either voluntarily leave or a lot of times Shorty will like kind of flinch at him or try to get him to move and Smokey will like, I'm out, bye. Like, I'm not fighting with you. Smokey makes me think of the dogs that are afraid of cats.
Mm.
Not to put sad videos, but this was Smokey after Gizmo passed away.
No.
You can kind of see it in his eyes.
Yeah. He's like, I miss my brother. Did they lose any weight? Because I know sometimes cats, they're attached to each other, they get really depressed.
I'm not sure because I don't weigh them, you know. One of the few times you'll find Shorty and Smokey next to each other,
Hmm.
like close enough to be touching each other. He got spotted. Look, he's like,
He's like, hey, don't take pictures.
what are you do? I'm not doing anything. Every now and again, they'll lie down near each other, but for the most part, like, they usually keep a little distance. My boy Gizmo.
Hmm.
He's like, what are you doing? What you eating?
I think I still have the picture of him under the tree that I took of him.
This is by far one of my favorite pictures of the three of them.
Oh, you're standing at the door, right? Or in the kitchen?
Kitchen. Yeah.
Kitchen, yeah. I forgot that they changed your rugs to floors.
That's when that was probably in the morning while I was waiting to get fed.
What is that? I got a notification.
The
Is
brothers
he laying on
together.
his back?
I have a picture of Dick. It's still on my phone. I have a picture of Smokey lying on his back, and he literally looks like he's just dead, looking up. My boy Gizmo.
Hmm.
It's when my hair was a little longer. There we go. My beach seal. He used to twitch every once in a while in his sleep.
Oh, that's not good.
Like, I don't know if he was dreaming or if it was something else. Another beach seal.
His paws are all up in the air.
He's like,
Like, yeah, I'm not moving. I'm good.
I
Sure.
love it. I love when they do that, when they cover their face when they're sleeping.
It's like, no pictures, please. No pictures.
I don't have it on here. That sucks. Probably is on here. I just don't know where. I know where I could find it. I don't want to go to it, but I know where to find it. Could find it on my Facebook page. See you tomorrow, 1 p.m. Our garden. East West and refreshment. La Casa del blah blah blah. I'm looking for photos. Upload albums. Kitties. Hopefully it's in here. Nope. Oh well. It's probably on my Facebook somewhere, but I don't feel like scrolling through all of them. Wait, it says 99 pictures. That didn't look like 99 pictures. There we go. Smokey.
Oh.
No, but look at him. He's like literally straight. He's literally straight on, like straight as an arrow on his back, with his paws up. Like they're not even up here. They're like near his stomach. And I'm sitting there, and go, you literally look like you're dead. Here's an even creepier one. Look, I might actually have to put the light up a little bit on this one. There you go, so you can see him a little bit better.
Oh my God.
He's just looking like, what?
I like the way his little paws are all curled up.
But look where they are. Like, they're not even up on his chest. They're down near his belly.
Oh my goodness.
It's the same position. Look. And if I swipe, oh, come on. Gizmo and Shorty.
Hmm.
All right, you want to see Shorty as a psycho? As an alien? Hold on. And the brightness down again. There you go. Hopefully this will come through this time.
Hmm.
There we go.
Oh, he was inside the drone?
Yeah, the bottom of the drum is open.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You should do a painting of that. That'd be so cool.
Spooky.
So peaceful.
Again, the brothers.
Hmm.
This is them deciding who's gonna go out.
Oh yeah, I love that one. Didn't you do a TikTok on that?
I've done it a few times. I don't think it was TikTok. I think I just had posted it somewhere. Might have been like Instagram or whatever. But I love when they do that. They would stand there. Gizmo didn't really go out. The other two are a little bit more bold, so it's kind of funny. It's like sending out the troops.
It's like, you guys go. I'll stand guard.
Try to fix this so the light will. Shorty's looking even more wild. Eh,
Who's in my little cat house?
Gizmo.
Oh, okay.
Just wanna and Shorty's tail in his face. Like,
He's like, nope, you can't see.
same thing.
Hmm.
Shorty's looking out the window and Taylor's right. Gizmo's not even phased. He's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Let's see, any other interesting pictures? Happily sleeping.
Hmm.
Trying to look cute while he's sleeping.
Yeah.
I'm too big for this cubby. The very few times that this is when they were really young. Smokey, no, Shorty and Gizmo cuddling.
Hmm.
Shorty and Gizmo. That was the very few times that happened. Shorty's mommy.
Oh.
If it wasn't for the black on her face, it would be the splitting image of Shorty. Look, that's the white side of her face.
Didn't want to.
In April, did you see Jade share your latest? Yeah, I saw that. I commented too. He's just hanging around.
Hmm.
I miss him. I miss Gizmo. I want to say Smokey, but it's Gizmo. He was the German Shepherd of my cats.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like if my cats were dogs, Gizmo would be a German Shepherd. Smokey, I would say like a poodle type dog.
Mm-hmm.
And Shorty, like
He's like, you talking about me?
Shorty, I would say like a sheepdog maybe,
Oh yeah, the black and white.
maybe a border collie.
Mm-hmm.
I think if he had a chance to be a barn cat, he would be a good barn cat. Yeah, that's why the video right now has as many views on it as it does. The only downside is I'm grateful for the views, but nobody's commenting and nobody's putting likes on it. Look, and I'm saying this is solely because Drake shared it on his community page. It has 128 views, but it only has 3 likes and 3 comments. And one of those comments is most likely me replying to a comment.
Hmm. Are you awake, little one?
What are you doing, Shorty?
What's the matter? What are you jiggling for? There you go.
Yeah, so I got a comment from Blake Chambers and Tiffany.
Oh.
And 3 likes. I'm grateful for the views though. If people actually, hopefully people are like watching the whole video, because that's also an issue. Is that I don't know. We'll show the estimated watch time. Average view duration 54 seconds.
Oh, look, it's your best friend.
Hey, what's up, Sarah? How you doing? We just chilling. We're chilling, kind of like villains. You missed the kitty show. The kitty photo show. What's up, Short? I don't remember. Well, I did gain 1 more subscriber, so that's good. Right? Yeah, I'll put the music back on. You ready? You don't really want to chase it? You went after it once and that was about it. It's been so long. One, two, skip a few. Tell me what you want to do. Tell me what you want to say. Hey, yo, it's just after midnight. Yo, it's 1:27 in the morning, babe. What's up, shorty? You just chill. It's that.
Oh my god, we called my brother earlier and he said that it's pitch dark over there. That hurricane just hit. Where he is?
Oh, he's in Florida.
Yeah, he's in Tampa. And he says you can't see anything outside, it's pitch black. So that means the eye just hit the land. So hopefully it'll go by and doesn't do so much damage.
So,
He's like, stop teasing me.
no, I like when I zigzag it and he goes back and forth like this.
He's doing a shuffle.
So, which one of you are the cat? Is the cat lady? I know one of you are. I think it's Deborah, right? But I'm so happy Drage got the paintings. I'm blessed that he showed them. I'm blessed that he shared it. He's one of the only creators that has shared out any of my content and was nice enough to share. Um, shout. He's not only shouted me out; he shouted out a handful of people. Um, I think that's what's gonna separate Drage from most creators is that he's trying to stay as personable with his following as he can be. Granted, the more he grows, the harder that will be. But he knows the ones that have been there for a while, and if he spots them, he's gonna, connect with them and shout them out and interact with them, you know. And what creators don't realize is how much, you know the followers, and especially those followers that are trying to do what they're doing,
Mm-hmm.
you know, maybe not the exact same genre of video, but showing the love and going, hey, there's enough room for all of us. Check this, thank you for supporting me, but check this person out too.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, even me, I need the following, I need the hours, I need the support. But even me, like I've constantly tried to shout out other creators. I don't share out every piece of content, but the ones that are like have a strong message to it, or I think it's good. It's something that I won't mind sharing. I have no problem sharing up the video.
Yeah.
Like even this, I made my painting video. I used the clip from Drage's video, but I also titled it tagging Drage in the title.
Yeah.
So like people could go, oh, let me go, that's cool painting. He got it. Oh, let me go see what he has.
Cleo has this weird obsession of going in the shower because we don't have a tub, we have a standing shower. And
Yeah.
sometimes the water stays and she'll just like lick it. I'm like, you have water in your bowl. And she insists on licking the floor in the shower. I don't know why.
Well, be careful with that because I think the drain is one of the high germ spots.
Oh yeah, we spray it every time someone takes a shower. And then once a week we do
And maybe because it's cooler.
probably we do that baking soda and vinegar thing to kill all the rest of the germs on the drain.
Yeah. Maybe that's why. Maybe she tastes the salt residue.
Yeah, that could be it.
Just don't give her any milk.
Oh no. I had a cup of milk on the table, she sniffed it and she just went away. I was like, okay.
Okay,
What's the reason?
good to know.
She's like, nah, I don't like it.
At
And I was
least you
eating a peach the other day and she sniffed it. She's like, ew. She gave me a face. I'm like, really?
Yeah, they don't like smell like citrusy. I know peach is not really citrus, but you know, I've noticed they don't like the smell of fruit in general.
I thought it was funny. She just gave me a face. I was like,
Turn the
okay.
volume down to 4. I feel like it got a little too loud. Oh, we're at 2 hours. Where are you, Shorty? What's the matter, Bubba? He's trying to get near me, and I don't have any space for him to be next to me. And he's
She's like,
not
I got photos.
one to be picked up. So, excuse me. No, no rappers for you. Come here. Hi.
He's like, hello, internet. It is me.
How are you? Fine, go.
He's like, too much love, too much. Not
Too
in front of
much.
the people.
He's you in cat form.
Basically.
There's too much mushiness.
Too much mush. Nobody can see.
Yeah, then I'll be at my butt, like pushing me, going, pet me. Come on, pet me.
Nobody's watching.
Please, come on, pet me. I'm like, I'm half asleep. So I'm like this, like trying to pet him, and then my hand just drops, and he starts nudging me. I'm like, be a good boy, go down. Other than concern about getting peed on, or my bed being peed on, it's the other reason why I shut them out of my room sometimes. Because I don't need you to come running in my room when I'm trying to sleep. I don't need you to come stare me down as I'm trying to sleep.
Oh my god, Cleo does that. That's the creepiest thing. I was sleeping and I didn't even notice she was on my chest. My mom's like waking me up to go to Market Basket. And I look and she's looking at me. I'm like, why are you staring at me like that? And she just stares at me and she stays there. I'm like, get off of me.
You're a good boy. I know.
It was the creepiest thing. She was really close to my face too. I'm like, oh my god, never do that again.
She's like, I'm plotting your death.
My
Oh,
mom's
no,
like,
I'm
mm.
I did
Well,
because
maybe you're-
I did because of the way his color scheme is. I think the color scheme sometimes makes it creepier.
yeah.
Like when Smokey does the dead stare, or like he just looks like a statue. You're just waiting for his eyes to turn red. Let's see. Yeah, play with those. Good, good, good. I love how the sleeping bag came with like a built-in toy. It has strings on the edge
Mm-hmm.
that I think are meant that when you roll it up to tie it.
Oh yeah.
So like I keep flipping them onto the bed, and he like goes after them, and because they're like bungee, he pulls on it and it stretches and then flies out of his mouth. Hey Sarah, thanks to you. I see a lot of doggies as well as puppies on my Instagram feed.
Instagram.
What's that? You ever watch that dude that like he I think some of his first videos he used to go, "What the heck is that?"
Hmm.
Right, and now like we'll see if he pops up on my thing because he's funny just the way he words things. I gotta go to my TikTokies.
Take it.
What the heck is that?
As we speak, hurry. This is the only patty melt recipe you'll ever need.
What are you doing? You're a good boy.
Cost me a
Hello.
Hey you guys, AJ McLean here. So beyond excited to talk to you.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking. Don't think about it. You see that? I was like, I know what you're thinking. Don't think it.
Hmm.
He got his nails stuck in my shorts earlier, and panicked about it. Well, I know a way to keep you from peeing on my bed. It seems like when the blanket or a sleeping bag is semi like together or in a good position, you're less likely to try to pee on it and rather just lay on it. Does that work better for you? Huh? Less than comfortable to pee on it? And I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, you hold on to that, okay? Alright, all those three. That's a
Cleo,
good.
no.
I think that's a friendship right there.
Virgil. It would be boring. Oh boy.
Friendship
That's
goal.
that's me. My Instagram is so boring. I barely post. Everyone's like, "Why do you have an Instagram if you never post?" I'm like, "I don't know."
You gotta post more pet
Brand
videos.
partnership with Mr. Coffee Latte.
That's cute. Molly, Hurricane
I know
Ian.
one of my
That's hilarious.
There's 3 healthy supplements. What if I told you that would you want to try?
I mean, I did post on my art channel. I haven't posted there in a while.
What is that? Is that your eggs? Is that egg or what?
Okay, so this is the current track as of right now. Yo, this haircut right here is super cool.
Be a good boy. Yeah. So be a good boy. I won't play with you that much because you're gonna end up scratching me.
Yes, Cleo. What's the matter?
He just caught the whole cloth. What the heck was that? That's the first time you actually went under the blanket voluntarily. No wonder. Hey. Look at the glass. Look at the glass. You wanna go under? Go under the blanket. Go ahead. Go under. Go under. Go under. Go under it. He's looking at me like I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. You know the picture that I posted? The one that you commented on our page? My cousin ended up buying it. She loved it so much. She's like, I want it. I was like, okay, you can have it.
We gotta figure out how to make NFTs.
No, I don't know how to do it. I don't think I have the patience for that. I'm sure
Yeah.
once you figure it out, it's like really easy, but
I mean, I think they've kind of died down a little bit, but I feel like between the two of us, hi Amanda, how are you? He's like, I'm not doing anything.
Look, Cleo, look, it's a kitty, just like you. You see? I want to get one of those for Cleo. I think she'll have a ball.
You knocked something down, I know. Even he's concerned. He's like, what fell? He's looking in the wrong spot. Fell in the corner and he's looking over here on this side. Look at it. See what happens when you get in crazy mode? I think these little play sessions have actually been helping him, though. Help him disperse a little bit of energy. Go after Smokey a little less. Live because I just got here, and besides, I can find my enjoyment here very easily. Appreciate that. I'll stay a little bit longer.
You're a purring machine. Ow, but why you gotta bite me for? Jeez, you want to be cuddly, but then you want to attack me. All right.
Some regions. Really? So where was it?
There she goes.
This video is blocked because... But where is it blocked? Where your video is blocked. Your video is blocked in all locations, which means can't view, like, or comment. Can somebody go to my Instagram and see if you can see the video of the... Because apparently it just got blocked. Yeah, see if you can see the Drage Pond painting. It's the very last thing I posted. So.
Let's see.
Hold on.
No, I only see the other one that you did the other night. It doesn't show the Drage one.
So they
It shows the one that you did the other night.
So I have to change like the music or something on it. Usually it just gets blocked in one place or something, but according to this, it got blocked everywhere. I don't get how sometimes... I'll leave it alone for now. Because I gotta figure out what music I can switch it for. And I'm not sure even what song it is because they don't even. I have multiple pieces of music, and it only lists one. The original audio may contain. You know what? We may be able to dispute it to see if they'll allow it. All material you have explicit permission. Others allowed to use the for example, you are claiming the fair use of the content. All of the material in this video you otherwise allowed to use was found was either by me or found on a copyright free page. Which is true. We shall see. See if it gets overturned or not. Because I'm not claiming all the music is my own, but I am saying that I put a comment saying that it was music either I create, because the last portion of the music, or part of the music was something that I created, and other parts of the other music that was kind of sprinkled throughout the video is a mixture of copyright free or supposedly copyright free videos, music. Wait. Amanda, what they're referring to is music that was potentially owned or copyrighted by someone else. And copyrighted just means that they have the rights to that music. And you have to get permission to use that music or that material. And majority of the very few times that I knowingly use it, copyrighted music, like sometimes if I'm using a song from an artist that I like, I know it's gonna get copyrighted. But majority of the time, like even when I'm playing the music on my lives, it's supposed to be coming from a copyright free channel, but sometimes one of those songs get claimed, and I get a copyright claim put on it, or I get it blocked for not having permission to use use a particular song. Like if I got more heavily into creating music, I'd probably put copyright claims on my stuff as well.
I have a official watermark seal for my photography.
Yeah.
I have to renew it, I think, in 6 months again. But
This is what I get for using a pen on my desk and then leaning on my desk.
oh my god, that's me too. I'm doodling. I got like pen marks all over. I'm like, why? I was careful. And I still get pen marks on me.
Give it 5 more minutes and then I'll end it. I do want to lie down.
So when are you having your paint party again?
As far as doing a paint lesson, I might do a paint lesson, video, vlog, or live stream. A paint live stream lesson. A paint lesson live stream. I'll figure out how to say it. Within the next couple of weeks, I might try to put polls up to see how many people might be interested in being involved. Who thinks they would actually want to participate in paint along, whether you're on the live stream or just watching and painting, and then you can tag me on whatever social media so I can see it and potentially put it in a video. I just gotta choose the color, like a color scheme, and I'll show what I was, because you guys weren't in here when I was explaining it earlier. So I'm thinking of doing something simple like this, where I teach everybody kind of how to blend colors so it looks like a natural sky look, and then just use like a black marker and like one or two other markers to do a simple silhouette style on top of the background, I mean, even something as simple as this, and maybe just leave out the moon.
Mm-hmm.
Could do something like this, and then put some other random object in the. We could still do a moonlight thing, but do it a little more simplistic than what I did. I mean, what I did was simplistic too, but to keep it for people from having to buy a bunch of different paints because they're not cheap, including the markers. The markers alone, these are like $5 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll look on Amazon to see if there's something cheaper. The only few that might have trouble, those that are not in the US, that don't have a Michaels, or if you don't have access to an Amazon style place that has similar paints. Can we trade lives? I can. Your can mine. You can deal with the bills, because it makes me pay half, which I hate. That my life's no better. Amanda, I pay a third of the bills as well. I also pay for my car, the insurance, and the payment on the car. Even this week, I'm pinching pennies because it's rent week, and I got to figure out how I'm paying rent and buying food this week. Because money is a little extra tight. I thought I might. I'm still gonna have to bring my car to the mechanic to work on my heater, because it doesn't adjust properly. It's either extremely hot or extremely cold. And the other day, I couldn't even get the heat up to defog my window. So, because I think the lever or what the contraption that helps um, move the position, um, was so. And I think in general, I need to go get it checked because I have inspection come January.
Oh yeah, we just did that for my mom's car. It was a pain in the ass.
You heard about the new law or the new rule or whatever when it comes to inspections?
Not really.
All right, no, because I'm trying to. The way they explain it, I don't know if it's just. I think it's just kind of going over my head.
Yeah.
Because I guess the new thing is if you don't get it inspected, I don't know if it's by the month or because I'm one of those that will wait to the end of the month that it expires to go get it inspected. Like I don't go into the next month, but like I wait towards the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And supposedly the new laws, if you don't get it, I don't know if it's you need to get it done by the month that it expires, or you can still get it done during the month that it expires. But I don't know what, because supposedly, like say it's due. Well, you said she just did it, so September. Say it's due in December. I mean
Yeah.
September.
Well,
And
hers was in July, but then she had like little lights come up, so she had the reject sticker for like a 90 days, and then she got it fixed.
well, supposedly, if you get it inspected, either past the month, like if you wait to the end of the month, or you wait until the following month to get it inspected. I don't know. I never did that. I always thought you had to get it done within the month that it's supposed to expire. Like
Well, you're supposed to, but sometimes things get so crazy you just forget. But I think you have to do it before the year is up, or like 6 months or something like that. Because I remember that happening to my mom. Hers was in August, and it totally slipped her mind. Come October, she realized that she didn't have hers.
I don't trust this P boy. Every time he jumps off the bed, I'm like, you better not tell anything. All right, but yeah. Oh yeah, but maybe you can have my job along with all the stuff I'm needing to pay, which I on my car. I told them that I'm paying it. Yeah, I got my debt alone with my credit cards, and if you add the car payment, how much I still owe on my car, I have at least $30,000 that I need to pay now. 2 of my credit cards alone is $20,000 that I gotta pay now. And I gotta try to save money for when immigration decides to tell us if we're able to do the next step or not. Which could
Oh, you already started?
we reapplied, but we're not going to hear anything for at least 8 months, if that. Because because the guy that's helping us said roughly 8 months, but it could, from what I've been seeing online, it could take up to a year or two just to get the petition approved because they're backlogged from COVID.
From when COVID? Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah, but apparently, I've been seeing different types of updates here and there, and supposedly, I'm just watching P-Boy. Until he lies down, I'm like, yeah, I don't trust you. You gonna lie down? He's like, okay. But yeah, immigration is no joke. I mean, even Chloe, the Scottish girl that stayed in Drage's house, she went back. She was on a visitor's visa. She went back. About a month or two ago? About 2 months ago, and she was gonna try to come back on a work visa because Roman Atwood hired her. I'm guessing as a camera person or hired her in some capacity. So she was gonna try to come back on a work visa, and she doesn't have the money for for a lawyer or the immigration fees. And I don't know how fast that moves either, because I'm sure it depends on. I think there's multiple types of work visas. I'm not sure, but I'm sure depending on which one it is, one takes longer than the other.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think I shall end this. I could leave it running like I am thinking of doing that at some point, just leaving it running one night. But I don't feel like doing that right now. Um, because of the angle. I don't like. I'm like, do I really want to? But yeah. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it. I want to thank everybody that came in, to the Dragers and Jose Vloggers. Why do I call you Vloggers? Jose's streamer people. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out for a little bit. Thank you for the love and support on the Drage painting. If you haven't gone to watch it, please do. If you watched it already but didn't put a like or a comment on it, please go and do that if you can. I think I'm up to almost 130 views and like 3 likes. So, and I know all the interaction on the video does help, from comments to likes. to shares that all helps in one way or another. So whether you share it, you like it, you comment something.
Comment.
So P.S. Love your painting, and it was in the perfect spot. Yeah, she bought one of my paintings.
Oh,
You know the blue one with the moon and the waterfall.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it on here. I'll show you.
The one that Maria suggested to you?
No. Let me go find it before I do end it.
This makes me want to paint and sell some of mine too.
This one. I gotta try.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Now you can probably see it better. That one. Trying to get it so you can actually see the color. There you go.
Oh, that one's nice.
And that was a little 8x10. And I probably shouldn't say this before I leave, but Sarah, I know I shouldn't probably tell you, and I think the only reason why I didn't send it because it's a little more sentimental, because this was a painting lesson with Gigi, my niece. She has the other one, I hope, still has it, but I was almost sent this with that painting. And at the last minute, I was like, you know what? I think I need to hold on to that because it was it's a sentimental piece. I might eventually sell it, or give it, but or hell, maybe I'll use that as the blueprint for a painting lesson.
Yeah.
So everybody can make their own. I don't know if I want to keep it the blue color or not, but I'm just waiting to see if she comments before I go, because there you go. Gotta keep the sentimental pieces. I love it. So thank you so much. No problem. I appreciate you. And yeah, if I remember, in the next couple of days, I'll decide. I'm gonna keep a lookout on the community comments. Maybe even Instagram. I'll post something saying, should I do an art lesson and give people the choices of colors? And then I'll look for like inexpensive ways of getting materials so people don't break the bank. And if I have at least 10 people that say that they'll paint themselves as well. If you want to come up on the stream, you're welcome to come up on the stream that night. Otherwise, you can paint it and share it on your social or send me a copy, and I'll add it. Add it to the video when I edit down the stream. And you know what's perfect is that if you guys noticed all the pieces that I've done over the summer, like I've been editing them down in the order that I've made them, and luckily, the one for Drage just lined up perfectly for when I sent it to him. And when he actually showed it, Tuesday, and I edited my video so I could post it Wednesday. But it really did line up pretty well and stuff. So, but again, I'm gonna try to end it again for the 800th time. This is the ongoing issue with me, but yeah. happen again. Better not pee on my bed. Imagine if there was pee and I'm over here like moving it all over the place. All right. You have a good one. Thank you for hanging out, Stephanie. I will see everybody when I see you. As always, like, love, share, and inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. I will see you next time. Much love.
Bye.
Good night. Sweet dreams. Bye-bye now.